Afternoon, guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk a little bit about flint and steel fires. Stay tuned. Alright, so going back to one of the last videos I posted on how to properly collect tinder materials, turn them into a bird's nest. We're going to take that one step further now, show you how to ignite those tinder bundles or bird's nests using flint and steel technology. So I'm just taking a Mountain Man kit that I sell on my store. It's got some snare and fishing opportunities in it, as well as a flint and steel fire kit. You could one-up that. I don't do it just because I don't want any issues, basically is what it boils down to. But you could throw a couple fish hooks in here, maybe a couple small split shot sinkers, and have a pretty outstanding kit here. It's just as good without that, but could up the ante by doing that. I've actually done it to my personal kit. I just don't want to sell them, have someone open this up and get stuck with a fish hook or something like that. So I'm going to use this my flint and steel kit out of this, a piece of char cloth that comes with it, get a fire going, and then I'll be fresh out of char cloth, so I'm going to make a bunch more of that and go through the different tinder bundles that we made in the last video, show you guys how to start them with flint and steel and blow them to flame. So stay tuned. Alright, so going back to the 5-minute fire video I did, you can see I got a bunch of small stuff here. That's all what we call skeleton pine. Nothing there is bigger than the thickness of a pencil. If you guys seen that video, you've seen how fast that fire went up. So I'm going to start out with just a piece of char cloth. Get that going, throw it. I'm going to use my grass tinder bundle that I showed you in the last video. Probably the worst one of the 3 tinder bundles I did, and again, that's only because I didn't have much grass to gather at the time. So we'll try it with that though, see how it goes. Now, char cloth in general, the only thing you really have to worry about is that it's 100% cotton when you're making it. Some bandanas, if you're using bandanas to make your char cloth, will say cotton, 100% cotton on it, and they're actually not. Another good thing to know is when you buy the bandanas, if there's all colors on them, you want to wash that at least one time to get some of that dye rinsed out of it. Otherwise, you'll end up with marginal char cloth. Just a little tip there. So I'm going to ignite this, like I said, try to get that grass tinder bundle going. We'll get a fire going. I need to make a bunch more char cloth because I'm out after this. I have one more little piece other than this one, so be making some char cloth, and then we'll go on to the other tinder bundles that we made in the other video and get them going as well. And grab down by the handle so my hand ain't behind it. That's the tricky thing about cattail. It burns quick and it doesn't want to stay going for you for some reason. I can take our small stuff. Again, it doesn't have to be nothing fancy when you put that stuff on there. As long as you're leaving enough room for oxygen to get in there, you should be good to go. Now the flames are huge, you can see that, I think. But again, once your flames start rising above what you've got on there for kindling, fuel, whatever the case may be, then you can go ahead and start adding more. If you go prematurely, like I said in the 5-minute sustainable fire video, and you start throwing big chunks of fuel on there, good chance you're just going to snuff that thing out. You can see the flames there. That's why pine's definitely one of the kings of the woods for fire, that's for sure. So I don't need a real big fire, guys. I'm going to let this burn down a little bit. We'll get to making some more char cloth, and we'll talk a little bit about that while we make it, and then get on to the rest of our tinder bundles. Alright, so talk about making char cloth real quick. I've done another video on this. I've actually made char cloth, charred punkwood, charred cattail, all that good stuff. There's plenty of natural resources that you can make char from. So if you haven't seen that video, you can go ahead and check that out. But just cut up, again, 100% cotton is the key for char cloth. So I'm going to throw a couple good sized swatches in my char tin. Throw it on the fire. Make some more of that up. Another good thing is like denim jeans, you know, 100% cotton jeans. It's usually a lot thicker, obviously, than a 100% cotton t-shirt. So if you make char from something like that, it tends to last a lot longer. And depending on your tinder bundle and materials that you're using for your bird's nest, you wouldn't need such a big piece of, you know, say this char cloth that I'm making with the t-shirt. With marginal material, you're going to need a bigger piece so you don't blow that thing right out when you're trying to blow it to flame. If you use the denim jeans or something, you know, thick like that, 1/4-inch cotton webbing, stuff like that, lamp wicks, all good stuff to use for char, because it's going to last longer when you're trying to blow that tinder bundle into flame. So I figured I'd share that with you guys while we're making our char cloth. So I'm going to let this burn down, make the char, take it out. I've got some more I need to make up. Once I get some more made, again, we'll go on to the birch bark tinder bundle and the cedar bark tinder bundle, and I will ignite those. Try to use a different technique other than we just did, so you guys can see that as well. So stay with me, guys. We'll get right back to you.